Let's actually talk about something serious though. Enough of the Uno shit. And people were getting mad upset. And that's why I post them. It's a hot take for a reason, y'all. It gets people hot. Now, also, if you do get hot over these hot takes, I'm sorry, but you're a pussy. I'm sorry. Your vagina is as deep. It probably goes all the way to your mouth. You probably get it in the mouth, and then it comes out your pussy as well. So this hot take was from Kurko, aka Squirt Reynolds from the past on Twitter. We can actually go to his page because I can explain it better there. Or maybe not. I'm lazy. But he said, I feel like it's safe to say that Playboi Carti has taken Travis Scott's spot at this point. Obviously, not talking about commercial success, just the way he resonates with the youth right now. Carti's social media presence is huge, despite him barely posting anything. Thoughts, y'all. Thoughts. Because I chimed in and I said, Playboi, okay, so not to bring in Yeet into the equation, but I feel like Yeet is starting to build up a cult-like following, just like Playboi Carti and maybe like Uzi, right? He's got that on lock. However, just as we go up one step on the ladder, or the totem pole, if you will, Carti is moving up to where Travis was. Travis obviously is way bigger than him, and I don't necessarily think that Carti would ever do any of the same deals as Travis, like say the Nike collabs, Cacti with the merch, although he's creating Narcissist, or at least we thought he was before it got taken down. What else? He's got the Cacti drink, but that got taken out of stores after the Astrofest situation. RIP to all the victims. And then now with the Astrofest situation, which ended up terribly with people passing away, kids even, you know, Travis Scott can't really perform. And we know how Carti performances are during the Whole Lotta Red tour. People be going crazy. People be fucking sacrificing their own souls to the devil in the middle of the crowd. You don't know what type of shit goes on there. I wouldn't. Have y'all ever seen Pain Olympics? I assume kids are doing that out there, literally doing cutting their fucking veins off, doing all types of shit. However, I don't necessarily think Playboi Carti, at least from the trajectory or where he's going now with the punk music, punk rap, rock, I don't think Playboi Carti will ever get to Travis Scott's level, because Travis Scott's brand is just too mainstream. Like it appeals to a wider audience. Like he makes almost pop music. I know the distorted vocals and all that, like it was new and different, but Carti, like there's like kind of a threshold of how many people he can reach with the Whole Lotta Red type music. Although his cult like fan base is very strong, so don't get me wrong, but there's a difference between Travis selling 250,000 t-shirts for Astro World, the merch when the album came out. Remember the merch bundles? It boosted it from the streams, I believe, was like 250K, and then also the shirts were 250K. So we sold like 500K for Astro World. I don't think Carti's selling 250K. So just like Carti, Travis Scott's fans are very cult-like, but he has a bigger cult now. It may be getting diluted a little bit, especially with like the McDonald's collab and shit, but again, I don't think Carti will ever get that. I think there's benefits to going both routes. Carti is partnering with like what, Givenchy? Maybe not. Actually, yeah, he did, I think, a soundtrack for them. Remember the Givenchy. However, it's not the same as like a McDonald's collab, which I believe McDonald's is the largest, not the largest business by valuation, because I think that's Apple, because it's trillions of dollars. But Apple, I mean, fucking McDonald's has the most real estate out of any company in the world. He's not a rapper, he's more of a pop star. Yeah, I mean, Carti's getting to the point where he's not even a pop star, I mean a rapper either. Like he's a fucking punk rock star, I guess. He just happens to have like roots in it. But anyway, let's move on. Then they continued, Squirt Reynolds that is, and it was way before the Astroworld's tragedy too. I feel like Travis's cult following started to die down a little bit as he started to go for a more commercial image and sound over the past few years. Yeah, I think that his cult has diluted a little bit, but he still does have a big cult. It's like when the trends for the McDonald's where it was like, can Cactus Jack fuck me? Or what was even the trend at McDonald's like when you ordered? It just got more corny to become and the Fortnite collab. It just became like more corny to be a Travis Scott fan due to the commercial image and sound and whatever, all of the brand collabs he did. So right now, I mean, it's still people call Playboi Carti fans corny as well, though, because of the demonic shit and people wearing like, trans, I don't even know what it is, like transsexual clothing, like as in dudes wearing skirts and whatever. And that's not necessarily bad, the fishnet shit, but it's just different. Not many other rappers, fan bases are doing that. But Travis will never fall off. Well, here's another thing that Carti got going for him. But I think that just like Travis, Carti has two artists currently, Destroy Lonely, Ken Carson. Now, they're not at the same level as Don Toliver and Sheck West, and now Travis got a third. But I feel like Travis Scott started popping off before Carti. Like when did Travis Scott come out? Feel like when did Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight come out? Let me check that. Birds in right here. So Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight dropped 2016. Now this is when Travis Scott was like up. So Carti was on the XXL 2017, so he was a freshman then. That's when Magnolia dropped. That's when Self-Titled. So Travis was already like starting to get to his prime. Maybe he's not even in his prime yet, but you get the point. Like he was already mainstream by the time Carti was starting. So he's kind of got a head start. Now Carti, will he get to that point? I don't know. Because I don't know if Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson can hit the same mainstream appeal as Don Toliver, because Don Toliver is quite literally like a singer. You know what I mean? Travis Scott been out since 2010. Well, that's what I'm saying. But if he was doing drums and like producing for Kanye back then, I'm just saying, if we're talking about when Travis was known, I mean, at this point, he's got 2 kids with Kylie Jenner. That's like a whole nother level. And that was around the same time as Astroworld. So that definitely helped him, but he was already big back then. But now he hits like, his image at least. Maybe not his streams, because let's be honest, the bitches who be watching the tabloids and shit for Kylie Jenner and the Kardashians, they're not listening to Travis. They probably are hating on him for the Astrofest situation. But still, his image is bigger than everything. That's why I believe Sofago is getting a Nike or Foot Locker collab commercial. And that's obviously the reason why he signed to Travis Scott, because he has access to all that, because he is such a big celebrity. Bro got a kid with the Kardashians, I'm saying. Cactus Music doesn't compare to Travis though. His image might though. Cactus Music, you talking about his label? I mean, yeah, his artists aren't as big as him, but that happens a lot with artists who are labels. Like a lot of times, it's very rare that an artist who signs another artist, that the lower tier artist grows past the main artist or the top artist. It's because like the main artists, they've got their own career currently still to work on, whereas the other artists that beneath them are kind of like secondary. And all of these secondary artists, they're pulling their clout from the main artist. It's kind of just like a cycle. They pass it on, and then when that main artist retires, maybe that secondary artist they might not even want to be signed to that artist anymore. They might like cut their deal, cut their ties, move on to like a major with Interscope, and then sign an artist or get their clout from somewhere else. It's just like, I feel like the whole clout realm or the rap game, there's only so many fans that they're just switching fans. One rapper retires, a new one blows up, and then it's all the same people. You know what I mean?